just finished watching the movie eXistenZe. So what was so fantastic about this was that they combined it with elements from The Matrix. We get plugged into this dream world that was also like machinery based, and they combined it with Inception, where there's dreams and layers of dreams, and they can't really tell like which is the real reality. So those two movies probably got their ideas a lot from this movie, and whatever this movie got their ideas from, maybe something further back, and it makes sense why people will take these ideas. I did not know that this was the founding father of very famous movies like The Matrix and Inception. So this was a very engaging and exciting movie. I really like how they put it's definitely underrated, and I liked how they put a lot of thought into the just the whole plot line and design for something that was created 1995. That's a pretty good movie. Usually the real good movies start coming out in 2000 plus. So to have something that has the remnant of not having special effects and CGI and such good costumes and makeup, for like the electronical stuff like that, this was very good. So if you were raised in the 80s, you may like this movie because you're used to that kind of vibe, and then 1995, it's like the best of the 1980s graphics you're going to get. And so it was good. So out of 5, I'd give it like a 4.7 again. And out of 10, it'll get like a 9. What I didn't like about it is that I couldn't figure out the truth, but that's also part of the mystery. So spoiler, the question is, are they in the reality at the end or not? So my personal opinion is the director purposely did that, so you're not going to be able to figure it out. It's probably 50-50. My initial reaction was that's definitely not reality. But the moment the Japanese guy said, "Are we still in the game?" It had me thinking that maybe they weren't in reality. But then you have paradoxical stuff like about the whole assassination thing, and for something to be so complex, it's more of like a theory, meaning the complexity. It's more of a conspiracy to say that really they're still in the game. It's more practical to just say no, they're not in the game. They got out already. It was very interesting when the player screamed, "eXistenZe is paused," and then he comes out of his state. So on the one hand, you can say the reason why he's screaming on top of his lungs is because his real character in real life is that crazy assassin. Or you can say the opposite. No. His character does that screaming thing, and his real life version doesn't do that, which is why it was so realistic when he was all calm, because that's his real, so the way I see it, it can go either way, and they put in a lot of effort to make sure that you could not figure it out. There isn't a definitive answer. I'm sure people have theories, and I do wonder what the answer is, if there is an answer.